She did. She probably did. I don't manage to find her, however. I check every single floor as I proceed downwards, but I don't see Kiran anywhere. 148. Calling her again is to no avail. Kiri, where are you? This isn't funny anymore. I send her a text message, feeling distraught and tired. She usually replies to me pretty quickly, but the seconds and then minutes tick by without any reply. I add a second message. Seriously, I'm tired and cold. I'm going home. I'm convinced that she's trying to prank me at this point. I mean, that's the logical thing to assume, right? No, that is not logical at all. Kiran said she didn't believe any of this ritual mumbo jumbo would work. She probably snuck out of the building the moment I got on the elevator. Perhaps it's her uh, presence that I felt back in the corridor before. 223. It's not an easy choice to make, but I eventually decide to leave and head back home by myself. Kieran doesn't arrive at class the next day. I get a call from her parents during one of the breaks asking me if I know anything about their daughter's whereabouts. They apparently woke up to find her missing from her room and she hasn't answered their calls either. I lie about not knowing anything.
You mean to say Kirin went missing?
Oh, there's this apparel. What the hell? How? What the F is up with her outfit?
Are you sure this isn't just another one of her stupid pranks?
I don't know.
Well, I probably know less than you do. Last time I talked to her, it was yesterday, when we made the bet. Are you going to look for her?
Why? Are you planning to come along?
Nah, I'm too scared of ghosts.
Well, don't let me do this alone, come on. I ain't gonna go in there, find Kirin all by myself. My encounter with Sapporo comes next, and it's not an outcome I'm satisfied with. Our mutual friends claim they have no idea what happened to Kirin either. Yeah, this shit. When the case gets reported to the police the next day, I actually start to believe them. Things are going way too far for a mere prank. Kiran, where the hell are you? Surely the elevator ritual couldn't have actually worked. Yeah, it did work. It seems it did. What the hell? I'm back here again. Shit. I find myself standing once again in the lobby of that cursed building late at night. I'm honestly not eager to find out whether this whole elevator game actually works or not. The idea that it might not be just something completely made up chills me to my kitty bones. But any ritual thought is an afterthought at this point. Two things have driven me into this madness. One of them being the need to find Kiran, obviously. The second is me feeling like I'm partially responsible for her disappearance. I agreed to this. It was her idea, but I joined her on it. I didn't stop this whole foolish thing. We were both so utterly ignorant. If the ritual indeed worked, Kirin could have ended up stuck somewhere. For all I know, I might be currently the only person who can actually help her. I have to do that before it's too late. Maybe it is too late, who knows? Shit, I don't like this corridor. This hallway, I mean.
Deep breaths, Asai.
With a shaky hand, I press the button to call the elevator. I've been trying to memorize all the rules for this stupid game for what feels like forever, but I don't really trust myself to remember it all once things get stressful. Supposedly, this whole thing can screw with your mind in ways you wouldn't expect, hence why I came prepared and wrote the steps down, both on my phone and on a piece of paper I had in my pocket. I also brought a backpack with some essentials with me, food among other things. Kieran's been gone for a long time. The mat speaks for itself. It's not just any old food either, it's some of our favorite snacks. Thoughtful. Asai is very thoughtful. My thoughts get interrupted by the sound of the door sliding apart, revealing the small compartment before me again, empty, just like last time. With one last glance at my phone, which is now showing 09, I take a step into the elevator. Right, I'm here now, on the first floor, alone, just like I'm supposed to be. It's quite eerily so. Not even attempting this ritual would be the smartest thing to do, honestly. Of all the things I've read about it online, and I've read a lot, I did as much research as I possibly could in the small time frame I had. I didn't find a single person that encouraged anyone to try it out for themselves. Whoever did and lived to tell the tale was terrified of the outcome. Of course, I initially assumed all of those stories were fake, would probably still assume so if it weren't for the weird things that have been happening around the world lately. Kieran's unexplained disappearance on top of them all. Taking a deep breath, I turned to stare at the bottom panel before me. But before I decide to do anything further, I want to go over the rules in my mind one last time. From beginning to end, just to make absolutely sure I remember them all. Elevator to another world. That's the name of the game. Only one person can play it at a time. The ritual needs to be performed in a building that's at least 10 stories high, and it has to have at least one elevator in it. All three of these conditions need to be met, otherwise you cannot proceed. As for the instructions themselves, skim them over, recall them in detail. I don't think I should skim them over because I might need to know if I had to do it manually. Instructions for the way there. In your chosen building, get into the elevator on the first floor by yourself. If anyone else is in or gets on the elevator with you, do not proceed. That's simple enough and already done. Then there's an order to the buttons I should press, which is straightforward enough. Press the button for the 4th floor, then the elevator reaches the 4th floor. Do not get out. Stay in the elevator and press the button for the 2nd floor. When the elevator reaches the 2nd floor, do not get out. Stay in the elevator, press the button for the 6th floor. 4th, first I'm on the ground floor, and then I go to the 4th, 2nd, 6th. Do not get out. When the elevator reaches the 6th floor, do not get out. Stay in the elevator and press the button for the 2nd floor. 4th, 7th, 6th, 2nd. 4th, 2nd, 4 to 6 2, okay. Floor again. When the elevator reaches the 2nd floor, do not get out. Stay in the elevator. Press the button for the 10th, okay. 4 to 6 to 10. 4 to 6 to 10. Some have reported hearing a voice calling to them during this point of the ritual. You're not supposed to reply. You're not supposed to answer in any way. When the elevator reaches the 10th floor, do not get out. Stay in the elevator and press the button for the 5th. Oh my god, this is too much detail. 4 to 6 to 10 5. 4 to 6 to 10 5. Now here's the tricky part. Some people have reported that a woman may enter the elevator on this floor. She may appear as a stranger who wishes to engage with you. However, she may also appear as someone you know. It's important not to acknowledge her in any way. Shit. It's important not to acknowledge her in any way. No talking, no looking. If the elevator is reflective, you are supposed to stare at the floor or buttons only. Shit. Thankfully, there are no mirrors in this one. Press the button for the 1st floor. Now, 2 things can happen. What the fuck is happening with my... Here you go. Now, 2 things can happen. It's important to pay attention. If the elevator starts to ascend to the 10th floor instead of the 1st, it means that the ritual has worked. Okay, so then I press the 1st floor and Or if I go back to the 10th floor, then the ritual is working. If it starts descending to the first floor, like instructed by the button instead, it means something has been done wrong and the ritual has failed. In this case, you should get out of the elevator on the floor immediately. If the woman is there, you should remember not to acknowledge her. If you reach the 10th floor, you can choose to leave or stay on the elevator. Some have reported that if you attempt to leave, the woman may try to engage with you one last time. She might raise her voice, shriek at you, or ask you a simple question. Keep your wits about you and do not engage with her even out of fear. There is only one way to know whether you have reached the other world for sure. You will know because you will be the only person there. I'm not sure what to make of that last part, considering why I decided to play this game in the first place. If I'm to find Kirin, does that mean I can't reach the other world the right way? Either way, I simplified these rules and saved them on my phone in case I needed a reminder. Okay. So I gotta, this is my phone. Elevator to another world. Steps. Ignore, do not reply if you hear sounds or voices. Yeah, okay. Stay on F10, floor 10, floor 5. Do not look at her, do not talk to her. You should start descending to instead of the elevator. Get out of the elevator on that floor, do not engage with the woman. Remember not engage with the woman. Traveling back, you decided to. Okay. I think I remember all. I think I need to go to the fourth floor, right? People have reported that playing the elevator game might mess with your head, make you forget things, or make you feel disoriented. So I'm not going to take my chances. I have it all on a piece of paper in my pocket too. I've watched too many movies to be foolish enough to put all my trust in something that can break. This is back. Wow. 1, 4, 2, 6, 2, 10, 5, 1. Let's go to 1. As I put away my phone and notes after double checking the rules, a chilling realization hits me. The floor I'm on, according to the elevator, isn't the first floor. It's floor 0. Needless to say, this places me in a predicament before I've even really started. Do I just assume the game means the ground floor by referring to the first floor, or is that assumption wrong, and I should consider floor 0 as being the wrong floor? What would Karen have assumed for that matter? Would she even have noticed this detail to begin with? What should I do? Or do as it is? I get the feeling Karen didn't notice this detail. What if she got stuck somewhere precisely because of this fact? And in case she really didn't notice, does this mean I'll be able to follow her to wherever she is if I follow the rules accordingly from this point on too? There's only one way to find that out. Okay, let's try going over this again. I'm on the first floor. Floor 4 is next. Yep. And then I go to 2. Then I go to 2. Then I go to 4. No, then I go to 6. Then I go to 2. Then I go to 10. And then I go to 1. I think. So the fucking door opens, huh? Then floor 2, yeah. Do not acknowledge the voices. And do not engage with the woman. Why is it daylight? And floor 6. And then 2 again. Shit, the doors are open. I'm getting a bad feeling about this, guys. I'm gonna shit my pants if something comes out. Lady, come here. I'm gonna punch the shit out of you. Okay. Then on floor 10, yeah. Nah, The lady enters on floor 10, I think. Yeah, she enters on the 10th floor. I gotta be ready. Do not engage at all. Do not engage. Do not engage. Do not engage. Fucking bitch. Okay. Shit, I'm on my edges right now, guys. Finally, floor 1. Yeah, the thing changed. There. There's something black on the window. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going back to floor 1. What the hell? Okay. Since the elevator descended back to the exhaust floor, I directed it to. It means the ritual didn't go according to the rules. I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. I didn't notice scared anymore either. Well, I guess I should be glad it's so late at night. Much of a reason to use the elevator and wonder what kind of oddball wants to go up and down like a yo-yo. Either way, I give it a try. I have my answer now. I believe it's my cue to leave the building. I should re-enter the elevator from the first floor. Okay. Guess it is the first floor, huh? Yeah, Kieran is dead because of that mistake, I think. Just to be on the safe side, I make my way towards the playground. There should be enough distance between myself and the building to reset the game, right? My phone's display is now showing 29. I wait another minute for good measure. I see someone there. Who the hell are you? I'm about to make my way back to the building entrance with the intention of pressing one of the intercom buttons when I suddenly notice someone walking down the street. Not to draw attention to myself, I hunch down my shoulders and remain frozen in place, listening to the footsteps that keep getting louder and louder. It was just a random dude. The person makes his way past me, and for a moment I feel relief before I realize he's heading towards the same building entrance I was about to head back to. Perhaps he lives there. He presses the intercom button a couple of times, although I can't quite see which. He clearly knows what he's doing. However, as the sound of the door opening reaches my ears shortly after, wanting to use the opportunity, I quickly dash forward the intercom of catching the door before it closes after the stranger.
Thank you.
Oh, do you live here?
Crap! He just had to go ahead and make small talk.
No, I came to visit a friend.
A friend? Is that so? Must be a very important friend when you come to visit them so late at night.
Okay, so he looks like a predator. Predator alert! Please just go.
Have we met before?
Definitely not. I need to go now.
Ah, yes. Sorry. Don't mind me. Just be sure to take the stairs. The elevator's been malfunctioning a lot lately.
I wait for the stranger to go into the building and watch him intently as he makes his way towards one of the hallways. All things considered, he seemed like a decent guy, but for all I know, he might be some kind of creep. Yeah, he might. And besides, I can't enter the building with other people if I want to follow the rules. What the hell? Okay. I climb the stairs, making sure that I enter the elevator from the first floor this time around. Let's give it another try. Hopefully the right one. For speed, you can choose to skip through the elevator animations, for example, by holding the control key down. We recommend not skipping for proper immersion, but it's your choice how do you prefer to play. Whichever playstyle you choose, you're still required to press the panel buttons in order to advance yourself, of course. Yeah, smiley face. Well, shit you. I ain't gonna skip because it's fun looking at the elevator go up and down. Boink. Yeah. Then floor 2. Then floor 6. Then floor 2. Then floor 10. Then floor 5. Then floor 1. And then it goes to 10 if it works. I'm gonna shit my pants. Now floor 4, 6. Okay, so I haven't heard any sound yet. No, I ain't hearing anything. I'm not hearing anything. The moment I reach the second floor for the second time, I immediately notice a change in the atmosphere. The feeling that something is very, very wrong hits me like a truck, making the hair at the back of my neck stand up. What is this? I can't shake off the overwhelming sensation that I should get out of the elevator right now. I can't quite explain it. But if I wasn't completely freaking out before, now it's very hard to not do so. It's almost like standing on rail tracks while a train comes straight to you at full speed. You know you have to move if you don't want to get run over. You know you have to move if you don't want to be turned into a wet, fleshy smear on all the tracks. If I don't move, I'm going to die. It's the lack of air that snaps me out of my stupor. I realize I've been holding my breath ever since the elevator stopped. I breathe in, only to be greeted by a foul smell. It's almost like rotting fish mixed in with something I can't even name. I'm certain I didn't smell anything like this when I was here before. Shit's creepy. Well, the elevator door changed as well. I noticed this wasn't there before. Yeah, the woman's gonna come, right? The woman is surely gonna come. I know it. I'm gonna punch the fuck out of her if she... Okay, she ain't there. When the door finally opens on the 10th floor, it's like a breath of fresh air after what feels like minutes of being stuck in a closed can. I noticed that the foul smell is suddenly gone. Next is 5. Well, I guess the woman gets on 5 then. Not 10. If not 10. Come on, bitch. Let's get it. What the hell? I'm going to 5. I'm going to 13. Shit, the woman. I know it's woman. I'm pretty sure I pressed the button for the 5th floor. That's what the rules instruct the Pt.2 after all. So why? This is not where the elevator was supposed to go. Not to mention, this is still a 10-story high building, isn't it? Getting to the 30th floor is obviously impossible. It shouldn't even exist. I need to stay calm, even if I'm unnerved by the fact that the elevator door doesn't open up when it supposedly arrives on the floor in question. Did the thing levitate out of the building somehow? That's crazy. It's obviously some kind of mistake. It's some kind of mistake. No, it ain't a mistake, girl. You finna die, fool. Perhaps the elevator panel is malfunctioning. Maybe I'm on the 5th floor right now. Shit, I need battery. Just like intended. There are no instructions for such a scenario taking place in the rules, so I guess I'm left to my own devices and better judgment. Does this mean the ritual failed since this happened? Does this mean something else entirely? No, the ritual succeeded and you're about to die. pause it for a bit. I had to charge my laptop. Okay, so let's get into it again. I still haven't met the bait. If I had to think of any possible options on what to do next, press row 1 about the current session. What if I open the door? Should I open the door? But that might get me killed. What if I go to 4 or 5 in? Should I? Yeah, why not? I press the button for opening up the door. And I'm dead. I seem to be greeted by a floor, at least, so the elevator hasn't levitated out of the building after all. Probably. What are the odds that I've managed to get to the other world already, and now the building somehow has more floors? It seems like a crazy idea, but everything about this has been crazy enough to begin with. Who knows what to actually expect? I know I shouldn't leave the elevator at any cost, but I noticed something standing out the corridor before me, pretty close to the door. If I try hard enough, I'm pretty sure I could reach it without stepping out. Should I? You shouldn't. I don't think you should, but, well, I don't even have an option. Guess. I get on my knees, careful not to leave the compartment. Then I reach out for the piece of paper that's lying on the ground. April 13th. Now we're letting those abominations into our school. Fucking great. Just what we needed. One of them looks sort of cute. I wonder what she'd sound like when we set her clothes on fire. Wow. The date on this thing, there's no year, but if it's from the current one, it could be from a couple of months ago. Wait, isn't that from the day I transferred? I get snapped away from my thoughts with the elevator door suddenly closing. Before I can even think about what to possibly do next, the small compartment is put into motion without any input. So I'm going to a floor. I'm sure there's a woman is gonna come up. I can't shake off the weird feeling that something was waiting for me to pick up that note before letting me proceed further. Did some greater force guide me? Was I being watched? The idea is absurd, and yet I'm on the 5th floor. The woman, come on, woman! Come on, woman! Come on, woman! The elevator seems to have descended back to the 5th floor, just like I prompted for it to do last time, before I got taken to a floor that wasn't even supposed to exist. Does this mean that the ritual is still going according to the rules? I honestly don't know. The rules mention that there might be some kind of woman getting into the elevator at this point in the game, but I can't see anybody. Yeah, me neither. There's just something distinct that stands out next to the elevator door again. I could probably reach it without having to step outside just like last time. And you're gonna get caught. I swear to God, you're gonna get caught. I keep finding these notes. They seem like some diary entries at first, but none of it makes sense at this point. Could it be that this place somehow captures your thoughts and turns them into these things? Will somebody be finding mine too? Seems like it's another one of those notes, but this one's different than the one I found earlier. It's a note by Kirin. I'm guessing. The writing has a different shape and the paper itself has a different tint to it. Is it safe to assume that this isn't the same person's? Yeah, it is. It's not the same person's. Shouldn't I go to the 10th? What the fuck? Where the hell am I heading? The ground floor, wow. I know there's going to be someone there. I'm gonna punch you if you... Not taking any chances, I take the silent invitation to leave without a second thought. I run out of the building as fast as my legs allow me to. What the hell? God damn it, what the hell was that? The rules say I should leave the building immediately if the elevator descends back to the first floor instead of the 10th, so I did just that. Am I safe now? Does this mean the game is reset and I can attempt it anew once I go back to the elevator right now? Why do these rules have to be so vague? Ah. I check my phone for good measure, curious about the time. It seems like a couple of minutes have passed since I got into the elevator. Nothing out of the ordinary then, even if it feels like I was trapped in there for hours instead. Deciding to take a short break, I get something hot from the vending machine. Coffee should be good for keeping me on my toes, even if adrenaline is currently doing the good job pretty well. I made sure to bring more change with me this time around. Choco milk. Huh? I reached to take out my canned coffee only to notice there's a bottle of chocolate milk instead. Did the machine malfunction? Or did someone buy it before me and then just leave it there? Leave it here? It must be a malfunction. I did put money in and I did hear it doing vending machine things. On further inspection, the factory seal is still intact, so it's definitely not someone else's half-finished drink. I'm still not about to drink it, but I suppose I can take it with me. Damn it though, this means I just used up my change and got no coffee in return. Stupid machine. Ow. Asahi is a cute girl, to be honest. But the game is doing her dirty. Frustrated, I head back to the building entrance, hitting one of the intercom buttons. I try to make sense of what I experienced in the elevator, but I'm at a loss. All in all, the sooner I can find Kirin, the sooner we'll be able to leave this place and never come back. I'm really not in the mood to dwell on this.
Hello?
I'm shaken out of my thoughts when I suddenly hear a voice from the intercom. Oh crap, this isn't how it went last time. This wasn't supposed to happen all of a sudden.
Hello? Who's there?
What should I say?
I forgot my keys.
Yeah, and I forgot mine. At least get more creative. Beat it, kid.
Well, that will keep going, Asahi. I just about want to curl up and die from embarrassment, but I force myself to press one of the intercom buttons again, a different one this time. I can't let this stop me. I will humiliate myself as many times as it takes. I need to get back into the building. To my surprise, I'm greeted with the sound of entry this time around. Someone simply lets me in, no questions asked, just like before. Victory, I exhale quickly, getting into the building. Yes, the people in the one who lets you. What the hell? It still feels so jarring how eerily quiet the inside of it is compared to the outside. It's like the door of the building is a portal to another world of its own already. Gathering my thoughts, I remember the notes I found. This has to mean something. I'm determined to get to the bottom of this. I should attempt that ritual again. Maybe I did something wrong before. Clues found throughout the game can lead you to new flower combinations and different endings. Reaching an ending doesn't reset your exploration progress. All found items carry over to the consecutive playthroughs. Okay, some things around the lobby may change as you explore the game. Stay vigilant and have fun exploring this bizarre setting. Okay, so now only the real fun begins. Wow. So I guess this is all for today. That's my time. My time is up, guys. I gotta go. I gotta peace out. I gotta beep. What the hell was that? So thank you guys for watching again. I'm not doing good right now. I'm just starting YouTube, so I'm talking to bots and air. I don't know, just stay tuned for another video, another episode. To be honest, I'm going to be playing this game until I get, I don't know, maybe all the endings. I don't know. Yeah, see you then. Bye.